What shall we make today, kids?
Bake and bow.
Your 3 p.m. cake extravaganza. Macarons, waffles with cream, chiffon cakes and light as something. Laugh and sing, smile is true, all that sweetness waiting for you. What? Where? Over there. The oven's got something special to share. Now let's see what we've got for you. It's cooking time. Are you ready to make something special together? Wow, talk about a blast from the past. Hey Gregory, I'm going back there tomorrow with your boy. I'm finally going to find out what happened 18 years ago. Zodiac Hall. Well, Thunder, are you finally going to tell me what we're doing here? Why have you brought me to an art gallery of all places? Hey, you had nothing going on. Seemed like the perfect chance to come enjoy the magic of the star sign stuff together. I'm leaving. Chill, big guy, I'm just joking. You know about the IS-7 incident, yeah? Your old man's last case? Of course. Von Karma took great pleasure in showing me the files as soon as I became a prosecutor. And I reviewed them again last night after your invite. See? I was also present at the trial all those years ago, although my memories of it are somewhat hazy. As a child, I was completely in awe of my father. The sight of him in court was inspirational. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law, and opposite him, the man who would become my mentor, Manfred von Karma. It was quite a case. However, it ended with the conviction of the accused. Oh, so you were there too? In the courtroom for Gregory's final outing? Well, that makes explaining things easier. I wanted you to know something, see? That something being what was really went down. Not the truth in the files, but the capital T truth. It was 18 years ago, smack dab in the middle of a real doozy of a winter. The buildings were covered with a blanket of snow. Looked like the streets were lined with popsicles. But things weren't so innocent behind those frozen doors. In fact, some pretty sordid stuff went down. This was back before yours truly was the fine figure of an attorney you see before you today. Wow. Hey, Mr. E, this one really came out of the blue, eh? It did. We were called in before the ink on the arrest papers would even dry. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. I'm here visiting a client with my assistant, Eddie Fender. A murder on Christmas Eve? What's the world coming to? In the dark of the night, at the end of the day, I saw two timely saviors a-coming my way. Oh. Welcome, my friends, to the visitor's room. And if we're not friends yet, I'm sure we will be soon. Whoa, talk about an entrance. The fucking guard!
beautiful!
I was not expecting that. Neither was I. Sorry if I surprised you. I'm just so happy to see you both. Thanks so much for coming out. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. You're the accused, I take it. I am. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law, at your service. I look forward to representing you. This is my assistant, Eddie Fender. Pleased to meet you, sir. I'll do everything I can to help. Oh, come now, Edward. Calm down, please. You'll have to forgive him. He's still new to this. He's been helping me out part-time, but he's far from a fully-fledged lawyer material yet. Nonetheless, I'm hoping he'll be of some assistance in investigating the particulars of this case. Gregory and Eddie, it's an honor to meet you both. My job as a defense attorney is to save my clients from wrongful convictions. So the first thing to do is establish whether or not he is truly innocent. Perhaps we'll begin with having you tell us a little about yourself. What am I thinking? I haven't even told you my name. I'm Samson Tangora. Come on. Tangora. I am Samson Tangora. It really is you. Samson Tangora, the world's greatest confectioner? Oh, you flatter me, my young friend. Call me Samson, all my pals do. Wow, thanks, Samson. I will. I can't believe I'm meeting you in person. Seems Eddie knows something of our client. Mr. E, it's the Samson Tangora, the singing, dancing, confectionery-making sensation. What shall we make today, kids? Macarons, waffles with cream, chiffon cakes that are light as a dream. Laugh and sing, smile it's true, all its sweetness waiting for you. Look here, what where? Over there, the oven's got something special to share. Now let's see what we've got for you. I almost started dancing along. No way! I got to sing with Samson Tangora. This is a dream come true. Thanks, little pal. It means a lot to hear you say that. My apologies, but I think we need to discuss the matter at hand. Of course. I'm sure you're both very busy. Alright, where would you like me to start? So you're not just a confectioner, but also a singer and a dancer. I sure am. When I'm having fun, my body just starts moving. You must really enjoy making desserts. Wouldn't much of a confectioner if I didn't. I live to make sweets that bring joy to others. Hey, they're not just things, they're works of art, man. Sparkling, dazzling, mouth-watering creations, stuff that dreams are made of. So he aims to create joyous and inspirational pieces, does he? I understand the incident in question happened at your mansion? It did. We were holding an international confectionery contest there when a body was found inside one of my creations. Oh dear, did you forget to take the stripper out of the cake before you baked it? Inside one of your... No way! The detective in charge placed me under arrest because of it, and now here I am. What's in my court record? Your badge in the shape of a sunflower, right, Mr. E? Does it have some kind of special meaning, or...? It does. Sunflowers follow the sun, correct? In other words, they always face the light. Just as we attorneys do, we always aim to be on the side of liberty and justice. Wow, I'm going to work hard and be just like a sunflower when I'm an attorney. I've no doubt you will. Is this your badge number on the back? That's right. The number itself doesn't mean much, of course. If it doesn't really matter, I want mine to be a string of repeating digits. I'd actually pay to see that. I could never take a life, never. I'm sure the police will see that in time too. They'll realise that mistake. I sure hope so. What can you tell us about the victim? His name's Artie Frost. He was taking part in the contest. Mr. Frost was a wonderful confectioner. His creations were real things of beauty. I just don't understand. Why'd he have to die? I'm sorry. He seems generally upset over the victim's death. I think I have a pretty good measure of the man now. Mr. Tangaroa, there's just one last thing I need to confirm with you. You didn't kill Mr. Frost, correct? Correct. I swear to you I didn't do it. Well, like I told you, I could never take a life, never. He seems quite sincere. Alright, I'm going to take you at your word. Thank you for being so forthright with me. Likewise, it's good to talk with somebody other than those detectives. We'll head to the scene of the crime and see what we can learn. We'll be in touch when we have something more to tell you. Goodbye, Gregory. Goodbye, Eddie. I'm counting on you both. Ooh, it's pretty cold out here, Mr. E. I've never seen so much snow. Yes, it doesn't seem like it'll be letting up anytime soon. Just look at this place. What a sweet house Samson's got. It's huge. Yes, big enough to hold an international confectionery contest, no less. Welcome everyone. Come on in, we'll all have us some fun. Oh no! Are you alright? I'm sorry. Would you happen to be Mr. Gregory Edgeworth by any chance? I would. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Eddie Fender, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, welcome to our humble abode. Judy Bound, it's an honour to meet you both. I'm the housekeeper here, and Mr. Tangaroa's assistant. You're no housekeeper, you're Judy Bound, the Judy Bound. You know a little something of my work? A little? I watch you on TV every chance I get. I'm Bacon Bob's biggest fan. It's very kind of you to say so. We'd be nothing without our fans. And what might Bacon Bop be? It's only the biggest show on TV. Every kid on the planet loves it. The dynamic duo of Samson and Judy make delicious sweet stuff, all while singing and dancing. Like this, check it out. What shall we make today, kids? Cookie dough, caramel too, fluffy shoe cream, tiramisu. Everyone, come along. Baking treats from a smile and a song. The oven's got something special for you. Just take a bite and you will see. A wonderful performance, Mr. Fender. Bravo. One that got too far ahead of me, I'm afraid. I dance along every time I watch the show. Perhaps Miles might enjoy it too. I'll suggest it later. Aww. Oh, this dancing really takes it out of the guy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm the world's worst hostess. Here, nothing relaxes the body and mind quite like a cup of tea. Those cups are not very practical, do they? This is, Ceylon, correct? It's delicious. Its citrus aroma is said to improve one's ability to concentrate, as I recall. Interesting. So this is what Ceylon tea tastes like, huh? How odd. The sauce is cold. It's so the tea cools down more quickly, I'm afraid. Some of our guests don't like it too hot. I see. These teacups are very unique too. The design's really something. You think so? Oh, thank you so much. I ordered them all the way from France. They're my absolute favourite. They were designed by a marvellous sculptor named Paul Helique. Have you heard of him? He makes the most amazing tableware in the world. You're clearly a big fan of his work. Oh, I am. These teacups are my greatest treasure. She's certainly not afraid to show when she's passionate about something. If you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to move on to the reason we're here. Can you tell us everything you know about the unfortunate incident that occurred earlier? Of course. Sorry for getting so distracted. I guess I'm still in shock. I'm the one who found the body, you see. You discovered the victim? It is true the body was recovered from inside one of Mr. Tangaroa's creations. It was. We're in the middle of the contest's final judgment phase when I heard the sound of something big collapsing coming from Samson's room. Samson, are you in here? Ah! I opened the door, went inside, and there was Mr. Frost's body. Thank you. I'm sorry to make you relive such a traumatic experience. Think nothing of it, please. I only wish I had more to tell you. Now, if you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to begin our investigation of the crime scene. Oh, Miss Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, you need to save Samson. He's no murderer. He could never do something like that. Of course. Leave it to us, Miss Bound. Thank you so much. I'll serve the others their tea, then. Come, Eddie, to the scene of the crime. Yes, sir, Mr. E. Oh, that's, Detective Bad. No way, everything in the room is made of chocolate. I can't believe I'm going to see so many of Samson's creations up close and personal. I might be more excited myself if the room wasn't the murder scene. Oh, just hearing you say that sends a shiver down my spine. That might just be the temperature in here. It's rather cold. Yeah, now you mention it, it is pretty chill. His friend's on the scene already. That was fast. A pleasure to meet you, Gregory Edgeworth. I'm representing Mr. Tangaroa. This is my assistant, Eddie Fender. Nice to meet you. Bad. Detective Terrell Bad. Detective in charge is named Bad, a man of few words. What the fuck was that? Why are you eating your notes? Something about this just doesn't taste right. You're eating your notepaper? Oh, for fuck's sake! No! Why are you doing this to me, Ace Attorney? Why? Ah! Come on, rein it in. Come on! It's not that funny! He likes to chew over his phone. Oh, I can't with this line. I can't. Oh, this has broken me. This has completely broken me. Oh my God. Oh God, I can't with this. I can't with this. Stop, please. My cheeks are hurting. Ah! Oh, stop, please. He likes to chew over his thoughts rather literally, I'm afraid. It helps him digest and remember them. It's a little quirk of his. Please try and ignore it. I'd be the first to admit it's easier said than done. With introductions out of the way, Detective Bad, would you mind if we joined you in investigating the scene? Sorry, not gonna happen. What? How come? Mr. Edgeworth is Mr. Tango's attorney. Yeah, and attorneys will do anything to get him off the hook, even put words in the client's mouths. You think I need that on my crime scene? Mr. Edgeworth would never do something like that. I don't trust attorneys, alright, kid? Detective, you established my client's supposed guilt based on an investigation of the crime scene, correct? That's usually how it works, yeah. What of it? Extend me the same courtesy. I believe he is innocent, and I would like a chance to prove it. You believe he's innocent? You didn't even see the crime scene yet? That's some flimsy lawyering. That's exactly why I wish to see the crime scene for myself. I need to ensure my belief is based on solid evidence and sound reasoning. You're about to tell me you're not leaving until I let you look over the scene? I am. Ugh. Fine, knock yourself out. Thank you, Detective. But I'm coming round with you. Like I said, I don't trust attorneys. If you're good with that, go ahead and get to it. That was a lollipop the whole time? I must admit I didn't see that coming either. We'd better get started then. I'll need you to take notes, Eddie. On it, Mr. E. Let's get this over with. So this is when the body was discovered? Yeah. We took it away already. Everything else, just how we found it. It's really rather impressive, making a whole ship out of chocolate. That's Samson Tangaroa for you. Do you just want to take a big bite out of it? Which part to bite first, though? That's the real head scratcher, you know. Bite any part of it, kid, and you'll be off this crime scene so fast your head will spin. It was just a joke. Stop staring at me like that. I do sometimes wish Eddie would keep his cool a little better. It appears the body was inside this treasure chest. Yeah, one by the name of Bam found it. Seems she heard something breaking and came in to see what it was. If only we had just a little more information. Something else in here. Huh? Looks like a seal of some kind, with somebody's initials into an intricate shape carved into it. I keep trying to put a teen voice on him. Is it making those fancy wax things on documents? You think it belonged to the victim? No idea, but I've got to get it logged anyway, so I'll take that. What is that, a PH? One of the stands where the ship has broken. The ship must have collapsed when the treasure chest and smashed it open. Wait, do you think... Could that be how the victim died, when he was crushed by the ship? If he was, it becomes an accidental death and not a murder. You too serious? Don't worry, Detective. For the moment we're simply discussing a possibility. I was being serious, though. Detective, can you tell us a little more about the state of the victim's body? Let me see. Got a picture here someplace. You can see for yourself. Differs from blunt force trauma. What about the weapon? Has that been found yet? You could ask the prosecutor in charge about that. The detective's not one for sharing much, I see. Would you mind if we borrowed this? Nice to get off my nose. It's not like it's official. Dad took it with an instant camera when she found the body. An instant camera? Is it like disposable or something? No, it means it develops the pictures right there and then when you take them. No way, sounds pretty convenient. Now then, I better get my facts straight and take down some notes of my own. There's something in this picture that contradicts the current crime scene. I need to call on my powers of deduction to figure out why. The stand broke and the ship collapsed with it. The loud sound it made brought Ms. Bound running. Yeah, so the ship already keeled over by the time she got there. But why did the stand collapse? What caused it to break? Maybe the whole thing was off balance from the get-go. Could it have really have been the case? The Red Rover and the Crimson Tide. Looks like this title's the inspiration for everything on display here in this room. The ship and the treasure chest, of course, but also the other nautical objects on display. It's certainly a suitably grand theme with which to showcase Mr. Tangaroa's talents. This is a fine selection of nautical paraphernalia. You think one of them could be the murder weapon? No, they're all made of chocolate. You'd have a hard time bludgeoning somebody to death with one of them. Can't tell what's real in here. They really do look genuine. I can hardly tell the difference myself. A true testament to Mr. Tangaroa's skill. What are you investigating, officer? Sir, I was just taking the temperature of the water here. What you learned? It's warm, sir. Steam from each room flows to the main fountain, and then the water circulates back to the rooms. Unusual to say the least. I've never seen a house quite like this one. Worse folks, they're all crazy. How's it looking over here, officer? Nothing of interest in that cupboard, or...? Yes, sir. So, there is? No, there isn't. Just a blowtorch used for cooking and some tableware, sir. You heard the man, Mr. Attorney. Nothing to add, am I right? No. So, you have something to add? Oh, no. Can't get a straight answer out of anybody. Perhaps you should ask a straight question. And you are? Sorry, meditating. Did you want something, detective? I'm an attorney, not a detective. Gregory Edgeworth, a pleasure to meet you. I'm his assistant, Eddie Fender. I see. Name's Carmelo Gusto. I am a confectioner, here for the contest. You are? What's your specialty, Mr. Gusto? The art of air and sugar. No way, look at the little baby seahorse. It's a dragon, a noble solid creature of the skies. That's a dragon? It does look more aquatic than airborne. No need to sugarcoat it. My design sense is weak. I know that better than anybody. That's why I'm heading to Zengfa when this is all over. I need to train hard. Perhaps we should get off the subject of this design sense for now. So what are you doing in here, Mr. Gusto? I didn't think they were allowing civilians on the scene yet. Detective wanted to know more about one of the pieces in here. Makes sense, seeing as he's a contestant. Perhaps I should ask a few questions of my own. Those are some interesting implements you use, Mr. Gusto. Sugar blowing pumps. They put air into the sugar. They're so cool, like watching a swordmaster do his thing. I'm no master. Not a day goes by I don't hurt myself one way or another. That's why I wear red. That way it doesn't matter when I make a mess. The way of the confectioner's a lonely one. Never stop learning until you die. The way of the confectioner sounds like a long one too, if he's still injuring himself on a daily basis. What can you tell us about the contest? Based on what we've seen so far, flavour doesn't seem to be the only criteria at play. The contest was Tangaroa's idea. It's about art. Confectionery as art. Confectionery as art? Art you can eat. Every part of it. Every single item in the room is edible. Even I am edible. But that is called cannibalism, my dear attorney. And it is frowned upon in most societies. Ten brownie points if you understand that one. The whole place just kind of smelled like chocolate. Tangaroa is a genius. He wasn't a generational talent. Flavor and flair, he has it all. If you can't outdo the god of confection himself, you cannot win. I know, man, being the greatest in the world seems kind of hard, yeah? As it should be. Whoever beats him becomes the greatest in turn. That's the real prize here. Nothing else matters. So you're competing for a title, effectively. And a treasure. The ultimate cookbook. Tangaroa's most prized possession. If you want to know more, it's all written down here. The list of rules that was given to contestants. Sorry, I do not know much about what happened. I only heard about it after judging was over. How was the judging organized? It started at 3 p.m. Tangaroa began making the rounds right then. He left his own room and worked his way around the venue clockwise. Tangaroa, Gusto, Scone, Frost. Alright then. My creations were the first to be judged. After that, he went to Scone's room. She's another of the contestants. What can you tell me about her? Ruthless, brutal, nothing she wouldn't do to win. She was working with cream, some kind of dreamscape. Last of all, Frost's room. His thing was flavoured ice. Sculptures this time, or so I heard. Bad found the body while Tangaroa was still making the rounds. She panicked, ran to call the cops. Tangaroa went right on judging. Claimed he didn't know a thing about it until afterward. When he went and looked over the victim's work, even though the guy was nowhere to be seen. Pretty suspicious behaviour in anyone's book. I don't have enough information to challenge him on that yet. By the way, Detective Bad, what were you and Mr. Gusto talking about earlier? I was going to ask about the piece on the wall here, the one in the frame. Seemed like something was off. Thought I'd better ask somebody who knows about his stuff. Then you bozo showed up and pulled me away from my very important work. Perhaps we can take a closer look at it together. Can't take an eat, can you? Mr. Gusto, would you mind helping us out? Of course, confectionery is my life. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you, it's very kind of you. Let's look at this list. The Ultimate Cookbook and the title of World's Greatest Confectioner. Judging will proceed clockwise from the leftmost room. All contestants gather in Mr. Tangaroa's room when judging ends. Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. Stand and display materials will be provided. Contestants may not enter another contestant's room until judging has been completed. The victim's body was found in Samson Tangaroa's room inside a chocolate treasure chest. The cause of death appears to have been blood loss following blunt force trauma. Who knew you could make a pitch of this pretty out of chocolate? Samson really is a god among men. It is really made of chocolate, though. Looks too much like a regular illustration to me. You have a good eye. I'm impressed. That is no piece of candy. That is the ultimate cookbook. The ultimate cookbook. In other words, the grand prize. So it's not made of chocolate after all? No, the book is simply enframed in some. Tagagoa showed all of us when he gathered us here to explain the rules. So the participants knew the grand prize was in this room the whole time. Anyway, you see it too, right? The frame. So it's missing. Ah, the oddity Mr. Bad was going to ask Mr. Gusto about earlier, yes. You're right, Detective, something is missing from the frame. So it's not just me. Huh? What's missing? I'm going to show you which part of the frame is missing some chocolate.
Take that!
Looks like the decorative work in the corner here is missing something, no? Oh yeah, it's over from the other side. That is not like Tangaroa. The balance is all wrong. But that's not all. Take another little round. Every confection in this room is missing some small bit. You're right, the candle holder, the nautical stuff, they're all like that. Did somebody deliberately damage them? That's a very good question. Or did Tangaroa just want to make it look like somebody messed with his work? He never did that to his own creation, never! Could this have been some deeper meaning for the case? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. I also couldn't help but notice this handprint here. Are these finger marks? Yeah, we don't know whose yet. Still haven't figured it out. No fingerprints, no ID. Finger marks without prints. That could certainly be important to the case. A real head scratcher, all right. Not really. I'm guessing whoever it was wore gloves. Where's your sense of romance, of adventure? There doesn't tend to be much of either at a crime scene, Eddie. Are you alright, Eddie? Yeah, but it sure is chilly in here. Yes, it wasn't exactly warm out in the fountain room either. But it's even colder in here. Would you like to borrow my jacket? No, I'm fine. Besides, you said you'd give it to me when I finally got my attorney's badge. I did, didn't I? Why the hell do you eat down so low? Chocolate needs to be kept at the right temperature. Take a look behind the panel on the wall. What panel? Look at that, it was there this whole time. There is one in each of the contest rooms. Tangagoa hid them so they wouldn't spoil the aesthetic of the works. And what do the controls do? They adjust the temperature and the lighting. Goes all the way down to negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Cool enough to keep any confectionery from melting. So in effect, each room is a giant freezer. Whew. It's 59 degrees in here. No wonder I'm so cold. Hey, Detective Bad, you mind if we turn up a little? Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective work. I'm not a detective. The same goes for attorneys, Eddie. We must never disturb the scene of the crime. Get used to the cold. It's all part of your training. Chocolate needs to be kept between 59 and 65 degrees. There is no way around it. You know the temperature by heart, huh? I guess it's your job. It is the very least I should know. Any real confectioner shall be able to tell you that and more. Alright, what about lollipops and cream? If it's not too hot or too humid, a lollipop should be fine just about anywhere. Cream needs to be kept around 50 degrees. We need to watch over heat and humidity, eh? Duly noted. Detective Bat kind of brightened up when he was talking about lollipops, didn't he? I suppose he must be very fond of them. I don't believe there's any more to be found here. Candelabra, made of chocolate. There's a title here, The Light of Life. This particular light seems to be missing one of its life-giving flames. Does it have some symbolic meaning, or could it be... It's a journal belonging to the captain of the chocolate ship, also made of chocolate. A diary of despair. Some title. Come hearken and see how we crossed the sea and rode the red tide to misery. Quite a jaunty rhyme for such a tragic sounding tale. Oops. The picture is not made of chocolate. It is the cover of a book, the ultimate cookbook. The ultimate cookbook, in other words, the grand prize. Yes, it's framed in chocolate. Yes, we know this. These controls can be used to adjust the room's temperature and lighting. Red, yellow, green, dark blue, light blue, white. That's a huge range. No, I had a gag lined up, but it's escaped me. Temperature set to 97. Fucking dyslexia. Temperature set to 59 degrees. Colour set to white. The pieces are made of chocolate, that's why. White light makes them look better. Mr. Tangaroa really must see the room itself as part of his carefully crafted creations. And that'll be the thermostat, right? Ah, looks like a fire alarm. Yeah, before you start prodding it, it's not made of chocolate. Push it and bells will start ringing. People come running from the security room. A whole bunch of hassle. So done. I know you want to, but done. Honestly, the thought hadn't even crossed my mind. Typical attorney. What does being an attorney have to do with anything? Thought so. All of Mr. Tangaroa's creations are missing a little piece each, including one of the stands that was holding up the ship. Somebody really went all out. Do you think it could have been the killer? It's certainly a possibility. Either way, I think we can safely say the stand was damaged in our mystery person's tampering spree. And when it broke, the ship fell and smashed open the treasure chest, which would have remained closed otherwise. There's some very tasteful tableware here, along with some kitchen utensils. The tea sets are the same design as the one Miss Bounds served with us earlier. You think Samson could have been drinking tea out of that? The pot and cup were dusty for prints. These were the only ones that were found. And was that the case with the utensils as too? Everything else had been washed, so there weren't any prints to find. And if Mr. Tangaroo was wearing gloves while he was working on his confectionaries, it could explain why prints were only found in the teapot and cup. Gloves. Tangaroo wore one when he was working on his masterpiece over there. They're conveniently good at hiding fingerprints too. I suppose it's possible to employ them in such a manner. Is it really all that suspicious to find a pair of gloves in a kitchen like this? I'm a detective. Everything's suspicious. That's the job. A real crime scene. Stop it. A real crime... Oh my god. A real crime scene. This is so exciting. This isn't a game, Eddie. I need you to take it seriously. Don't worry, Mr. E. I'm taking notes on everything. You are? What kind of notes? Notes about all this delicious stuff he's made. Can't wait to try it myself. I'm not playing around, Edward. Take this seriously. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it? You're doing this all wrong. An investigation's like a popsicle. You walk around the scene, look at stuff, talk weaknesses. Everything you do is like a lick that popsicle. Slowly eat away at it. Until all that's left is a stick, and written on that stick is the truth. I suppose I better hope it doesn't say guilty. Nothing has been moved since the body was found, correct? Preserve the scene. Rule number 1 of every investigation. They took the body away, but everything else untouched. Tell us a little more about the state of the body before it was taken away. Band took a picture. You have to make do with that, Mr. Lawyer. I get the feeling the good detective is not too fond of my defence attorneys. Probably best not to rely on him too much and search for clues and contradictions myself.